Omuwala. One of these days I need to hit studio, yeah? I need to hit studio. I think sure. Everything is taught. Music can be taught. You can learn how to sing. You can learn how to play instruments.
He's a good vocal.
We are joined by our good friend Bruno K. Is in the building?
But it's been a while, Bruno. I've seen you this year. Even last year, I was like once.
Yeah.
But because we see him often, I think we think that,
but when you come on,
sometimes we'll have a
new
new
longer.
online.
Yeah, it's been long. I think it's 2 years now. 2 years.
Wow.
I think we still
What you call?
Just ono masi ya twalaganya. Utumanyi ne masi kukapasa. Tutusi tubawaka uyite.
Olozo olina iko after 5.
I think by that is very true.
I'll next. But let's give you perspective on the reason why Bruno is here in the building. First of all, we want to congratulate you for winning the case.
Yeah.
But let's give you a background. Yeah. So in 2020, Bruno gets signed on 2 Black Market Records. Onto that label, he will give us the details of what the contract was saying. I was telling the people on air the other time that I managed to read Nina Rose's contract. Nenga pages ari nyingi. Ngobugambo butini nyonyo bwe buti. Atenga mulimu ka close akagamba nti amateeka agafuga contract ye atesiga Uganda. In my head, I got so confused on understanding that particular document. But fast forward, Bruno gets signed. He releases the music. He's took a time I'll have a contract in. There was so many unfair terms and conditions in there. He seeks to terminate the contract. Bagamba sebo. Terminatinga fetusigaza music. Bakwata music we bamusigaza. Abadde arwana musajja wattu. Sometimes he may not be publicly out there fighting, but abadde arwana underground. Making sure he owns back his music.
His rights.
His rights to his music.
When we want to allow music, do they also affect your performance, or only take the internet music?
Now, this world runs on internet. So Katz, just imagine you're somebody like go no kuba hit. Agenda wa. Owa America agenda jifuna wanga tegenze ku iTunes, tegenze ku YouTube.
Of course, it has to be on the
so
internet.
That means omuntu abakuganya okuyimba, abakuganya wakugana okuploadinga music, abanga kufiiriza. That's what these guys were trying to do to me. Bali basamba kifiiriza. You get. Then I had to fight for myself. I said no, sigenda kukkiriza kubanga wano omuntu amanyi jani yange eddado namanyi yanzija. Amanyi yanzija ni we yansanga neita nalinnya ddala.
Nga sigwe Bruno K.
Nali oba Bugibi nangamba Bugibi nangamba bro. By the cut season gave me that name Bruno K. He told me I think you're going to make more money when you're Bruno K. Era omusajja ono njagala mumuwe flowers ze bannaye ono mumuwe respect. Era 10 we kijja dada ayinako nga miliyoni 2
ayinako kaatu
no for real kamba bunyumize man dada yambererawo nnyo like the first song I did that was still into you kamba nyumize dada yansasulira audio nanga mwana video biganye nafuna obwana bwali bufaani bwange ne bugana ne butunda chai ku church ne bumpa sente nkole video so that's how our journey has been with Baba, you know. Me I have so much respect for him. It was never about money for him.
Never took by talent search.
Never took by try to subira million 10 ngatuliko show netuvayo ne note 4 nera
mukaba musajja ali abala sente
swang signing la ko just baganda bange bali bagikolera bali bagikolera but we used to be talking there nga baganda bamanyo teasing after the band days ni mbirako ni ku buzz ngambira nyawo ku buzz waro brother wange yali producer ku buzz Ken ni watu so babiranga nyo ku buzz ngambira wao so nga ne Julius abira ne gigs zo ku masomero kati nga brother bange banyigawo Ivan Ken nga baga agenda akube. So that's why people used to think
Ken
maybe
and Ivan are your blood brothers or school?
I think
or
it's Ken, but Ivan is my guy. Kadade Ivan Kasozi yambere how new. Sira banko muntu yali antade mugala if I'm speaking like Ivan yanteka yakandika million eziwera 5 ninga tasubirayo anything.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how kumbera we yambera.
So this is good, Bruno. Now, like, you know, it's really good to give out, you know, like, to give people their flowers. Hey, Checha Kwade chose, you know, Chokubanga, like, to give out flowers. Because even I think last week we talked about it. Artists don't give
Mwana chiba chibi nga abantu babadde mujjaneyo n'otabawa flowers zaabwe. Kati nganze abantu nsiba mbagamba njagala nnyo Shiba. Shiba yona ina akava ku Airtel Trace nakola cover eyatwesaana.
I remember that one.
Najagala nnyo. Kati nansanga backstage nga saafunye opportunity eyimba. Ne mugamba nze yayimba akayimba kakatwesaana. Kati yalina okuba ennyimba 7 n'asalako ennyimba 2 nampa opportunity nyimbe naye ku stage. That's how much I love Shiba. Namugamba abantu nti Shiba like yandaga abantu namugamba ono guy bambi yazeemu cover yange. That's how Shiba is amazing. Like it's good to give people their flowers because toyina kyoyinza basasula okujjako okubagamba nti mwana wambeerawo ku business saawa omuntu aba okuwandikidde niwe kabaka line kamu oluyimba muwe flowers.
So kati abatabeerawo tebakunoonya Bruno lwakubanga balaba ekikomi.
Mwana abantu bagala sente kati.
Okay, let's get the show back on the road. The issue, Bruno winning this case actually is not majorly for him, but there's so many other artists that are dying, battling with different labels. Zatwala channels where YouTube where bageze kurana, many have failed. I think Bruno's case and Maurice Kia,
it's eye-opening.
They are winning of these cases, you know. Maurice had an issue with the telecom company, Areko Nyimbazi, Bruno Black Market, Oktwali Nyimbazi, but there's still other artists, you know. At the time when we had a creative arts conference here, Nina Rose even shed tears just speaking about
broke down, yeah.
You know, she broke down Nakabana Maziga. There is bigger artist names withheld, Ngaba Mani Dala, but they don't have rights over their music.
Let's I think even start from here. Sorry,
yeah.
Omutaja kubuza before Black Market, Bruno K was a brand. That means we're in a YouTube, so you had your social media music.
Yes.
How do you carry all that and give it to?
I didn't know katinze kuva dandi mujagujagu and because abantu bayise mikono ja baba bagezigezi. Nze guy we answer ba login za YouTube. Nazimuwa once nimjichusa after 30 minutes. So he never had access to my YouTube. Like ngaba ina access ku channel ya Andre kuba ne Andre amujja ku channel. Are you seeing Andre releasing music? My music? Me okola video no mpolu imba lwange nagano muwa logins.
But Bruno, there was a time you told me like you had to open up a new channel.
Anti ngeri baji strike nze. What he did is he got that contract najua YouTube. Until he owns all my music. I ngeri ja chikola like guy muhia yoyo guy. Kubanga ne contract yenyini yali null and void from the start go. Black Market LLC taina license since 2000. Lawyer wange Bowe ni Ferdinand bachingamba. So it was my problem that I didn't do enough research on that. Yeah. Kubanga omuntu yantola ku Black Market nali mwesiganga olaba inesiga baba wantu aliwo omuntu sijja mubuuza nnyo bintu kuba manya ina byanjagaliza.
We all thought Andrea abatwala on Black Market. No. He looked like he was collecting artists for.
No, me I went there through a guy called Ocean, but only to find out yali broker was Cedric. So banse it.
So omugaga yenyi according to the structures ye Cedric
we twakolera bali abantu babiri abali batuchunya era be bantu abali bakabya Nina Rose nange n'abayimbi abala.
Yes.
Cedric abera mu background naye yalinga asinga kwesa guy gwe bayita Shadrack Kisame pastor oyo guy yampisa bubi
pastor mulamba
pastor junior pastor mulamba guy yampisa bubi nnyo like we even had a time when atuka nembagamba mitwale ebiri ejja $2 mu gitwale mundeke nyimbe nibangamba tugenda kukufiriza ne music woto mufirize nenkubira mama alima
nga nokuyimba tebakukiriza. They don't allow you to sing the music.
Bro,
zino nayo manyi
performing rights.
So
ono yabivaako bubye by'okuyimba.
Anti katira wakati teri kisunga kuluma nga kuteeka sente mu luyimba ng'ekya bagenda lukuba copyright strike.
Anyway.
nze byali byantama omanyi okubeerawo nga byakutama ogamba
Bruno, what was this contract? Nina nagezako gisoma.
it is the same that Nina has.
It's the same.
It is the same. However, this is what
Andrea, producing a certain number of songs for a certain period of
time. Black Market or Andrew.
So it's the same with the one Nina has. You contract Jawa abantu nayo kabagamba mbu it's liable to US LOs. That is if you don't have a good lawyer. Once I'm representing, they broke that down in front of the courts of law in Uganda. Where was the contract signed?
In Uganda.
So why are you saying Tiamateka guy US guy no contract? By the fact that we're signing in Uganda, na Uganda ya signing ze. Bachekeza mateka gawano gabaga kufuna. Bishegira. And that contract had terms and conditions. One, he had to do 16 songs. 16 videos, 16 audios.
This man is not promoting the music.
1 year. That's an album. Now my side, he only did me 2 songs. That is Omuwala and Tonta. This is a guy ateka mukitono. Ne atolumba lukola kubanga Omuwala nze yasindika oluyimbo lwo. Mujjukira bato Omuwala leero ne bantekako Andere after 2 days. Do you know what that means?
Choka you on the same
level. I remember
bandikero oluyimba literally ne ntoba n'oluyimbo. Why want to kije NBS amanyi bantu ba Black Market. Wali balabiko roji.
Ngatuli ku PS.
Pushing a music. Whatever balabiko.
Even na contract mwe bili ebyo pushing a music.
Oshagira. Like they are supposed to push the project. Kati nze kyano madada kubona abona na luyimba. Nensindika oluyimba nenduteekamu amajja nenfuna abawala okuva e Rwanda nembateekamu ssente oluyimba ne lukwata ku TikTok. Guy sente ne zijja ku dashboard n'azijjako zonna nampereza emitwalo 2 egya Uganda ku mitwalo 2 egya $. Aho obusungu bwange bwe bubira.
Abantu bagambye Bruno sente zeyogerako streams out zinatukakola mitwalo 2 ga $.
Blood. One time njagala kola bwenti. These people are speaking out of ignorance. People are speaking out of ignorance.
Omuntu akola emitwalo 2 egya $. Ku streams.
It's possible. One time njagala mukyazeko people who are streaming experts nga guy wo muziki distribution
Yes.
ajabba nyonyola how these things work. You be there assuming that people don't make money. Recently Eddie was showing us his report aliyamu wajjayo wano 5 nya 3 ogenda bugato obusente nga jiweze emitwalo 2. So it's ignorance for someone to think that you don't. That song Omuwala with Andrew was not only streamed by Ugandans. There were people from Sierra Leone because we had we had people from Sierra Leone streaming that song.
Yeah.
We had people from the Caribbean side streaming that song.
Yeah.
I'll show you the countries that were streaming that song. Yes.
How does the song get there? Yeah, in a plug or it
No,
was the beauty
it's
of the
TikTok.
song?
Yeah, it's
TikTok will open
that
like
song was
you know
big on
TikTok can
TikTok.
cross a song anywhere.
Yeah.
So what happened? There was this slow-mo movement. So nafunayo guy yankolera challenge ya slow-mo. Ni kwata then guys from Sierra Leone started jumping onto the song and other guys South Africa. Then I saw Tonto Dike, the Nigerian do a song like and that Tonto Dike katamayi nakummanyi.
Yeah.
Ni ndoza nga umanyi music it can break boundaries.
Yeah.
Hey, so teri kyanumanga ekyo.
Then they struck the song after nga lumaze okukuba.
No, they didn't strike the song. Yasigala lusolozaamu. What happened? Guy oyo pastor oyo Kisame yakubira brother wange oyo Ivan namuteerako ekinyanya. Era Ivan nangamba, is this guy joking?
Why akola mistake?
Bali bagayi bamanyi.
I want to ask something a bit clearer. Omugagga lwaki tomufaulting ate nofaultinga Munnayuganda muno n'abeera wano ku base?
Lwaki simufaultinga? He knew what exactly. Now this is what happens.
Kye bamugambye okukola. Ate nota blaming Akin Kalisa yoga Andrew oyo yampisa ku.
No, this is what happens. If Mercy is the boss of Cats, na affronting a Cats najja n'anvuma. Kati Cats ninda kujja nkulube kubanga go boss gwa affronting. Ne boss naye muleete.
Anche ngamba no ne Cats abakola kalimu. Kuba
Blood.
Wali eri emabega.
Blood. Singa kubuli ebigambo ebimu twaliko wano ne ku NBS. Producer Badiru abajja bawa clips ng'omwami oyo Shadrack Kisama ayogera. There is nothing you can do to Black Market. We are untouchable. We are this. Bronze. Waliwo abantu abamu booleetera olutalo. Nze sizikiza bw'onsombera because nze nva mu nkima ab'enkima tetuzikiza. oba bamanya ab'enkima babebe kulu ba tetuzikiza bw'oleeta luba lulina okugwa nakirikako ku simu kikyaliko ku simu ya muganda wange
oyagala kimuddiza
nja kiraga muwala wange nti waliwo omuntu oyampereza ekyebiri
But let's go back, Bruno, because it's not going to be the last time that an artist interfaces contracts and what are some of the learning things byotunulira that our artists need to pay extra attention to?
Artists stop being excited. One problem we have as artists, tetwagala sasula baloya. You assume nasoma ne Mase, yasoma mateeka.
Ajja kunyambako.
Mase nsomeramu. Sasula Mase. Don't assume Mase is your friend. Pay him. Kati abayimbe buziba basinga bwe tuyina tetwagala kusasula. Batuka contract nalabanga okuwakolo emitwalo 10.
Nga agamba
someremu contract nga kigena kutawaana.
Buli omu abafaani wamu.
Oshega olaba ne bantu nti olaba we want because we assume that batumanyi public celebrity you want everyone to give you services for free.
Yeah. Deal.
Guidelines.
Lawyers don't need a lot. Ivan again ababuulira. Me now what happened is guy yampita. Nitutula wansi nitandika okuyita mu contract eno. Together with him and
the
my
lawyer.
brother. No, that guy, the American. However, era nange sinze fale nnyo nasoma waliwo ebintu bimu byentegeera
byokolesa nawo
waliwo kye bayita terms and conditions ezimenya contract eyo yazibreakinga teyankolera nyimba 16 teyaremitinga
naawe awo wamufunira naye abeera kubanga yabifulfilling nga kyandibadde kizibu
ebbanga ddala lyakola nange nze sinza omuntu omunanfunsi bwonkolera ekintu nga
you would have like
yes
you said something about excitement. Tell us trigger wasoma mu contract obali exciting n'ogamba wano katonda ntadde.
No, what happens is this guy tells you 16. I've never released 16 songs in a year.
Budget.
The reason why that happens is because expenses.
I know.
Check it out. Oluyimba lumu luyinza otwala million nga 5 ku video, then promotion okukanga ngoli million 10 ate ne lugaana n'okkola.
True.
So kati ebintu by'ennyimba 16 beetaaga nga baswangizi baani because they have that budget. So guy yali anzigyeko nze sibe nankawo n'ennyimba nga siina pressure ya oluyimba kiwenzizaako. So I felt like yali aginzigyeko. I was excited about it because n'engeri yali akinnyonnyola ng'agamba gwe kakkana ebibyo ebyokukwatagana music okufuluma ngenda bikola naye ngenda olaba ate kati nga video y'omuwala eyo guy wange yagikola bagishootinga emiliyoni ezo okusinzira ebintu byaŋŋamba n'engeri gye yakola ebintu nalaba nga
tebikwatagana
wagenda tandika okusikibwa tutuuka ku promo mwegayirira ekinene nnyo kye yali ampaddeko promo yalwali luyimba lwa tonta yampa emigaaga n'emigga 2 gayinza
twali Waliam n'oŋŋamba mbu ate they even had a way of them choosing the music ng'olina oluyimba lwanzanyira awo n'ogamba mbu tebalwagadde
nenkwata akasente kange ne batuula ne bagamba nti olwo tetujja ddukololo ng'okola na ku majaago ng'oluusi bamanyi olonda ku nnyimba zange z'okoze kati nga oluyimba lunakola Nina Rose baluyita Nipe Love. It was Our Money with Nina Rose. Bo ne baagala ate balutwale mbu lwabwe kwegamba man.
Let's run a break. We have Bruno K tukyanyumya ku bintu bino bye musayininga contract tukyanyumya ku issues z'abayimbi bamanage okwata channels zaabwe oyinza okugamba YouTube eyo omusajja ogikwata n'omutwala mu kooti munnange o stage eyo yokka yokka gyolako omuyimbi ayimba wano mu Uganda si yokka yokka omuyimbi kwafuna ssente so ku YouTube oko ne platforms endala eziri digital omuyimbi asobola okufunirako ddala ssente ze so babeera nga babikutte ng'omuntu omu yafunamu ate oba obufiiriza muyimbi kyekyo Bruno K kyabadde alwanirira. Let's run a break and come back after this.
After 5, brought to you by Your Money is Not Enough. We're so